Hey everybody, and welcome to the stream. All right, so this is our normal Friday Marvel Champions, and we are. If you were watching earlier today, I made my Iron Man deck live. I'm doing Iron Man protection. I know Terence, what are you running?
I'm running some Protection Thor. Protection has one of the highest instances of energy, and you know how much Thor likes that energy resource.
Nice, nice. And I think I might have said protection. I meant justice. We all know what I meant though. I did make some changes from the deck we were looking at earlier. Actually, I took out two of people's favorite things. I took out Avengers Mansion, and I took out what's that other one that produces energy?
Helicarrier?
Helicarrier. I took them both out, and I put my yellow resources back in because they're just too expensive for me in this deck. You want them early, but I just can't afford them. I have to get my upgrades out early. And so for me, they just became too expensive. It became a trade-off I was never willing to make with the deck. So I took it out and I put some other energy in. I wanted those wild resources in my deck. That way I could use them for either lightning or for mental. So those are the concessions I made today after we got done.
Yeah, that's a good call. And the wild also counts with pepper pots too.
Right,
So you got
exactly.
that going
Yeah,
for you.
and I just wanted as much energy as I could to build up as quickly as I can because we're both pretty slow heroes, and I thought it would just, overall it would be a better call. I think I pulled something else out too, and I think I put Spider-Man back in as well. So just for a little fun, a little 5-cost hero in the deck. Who knows if he'll ever come out? But you want to be first player?
Sure, I'll take that out of me. Probably better me
All
than
right.
you.
Oh, I forgot about that. Yes. Yeah. Well, and do you draw 2 cards right away for getting him at the start or no?
No, because I'm an
Oh,
alter ego.
right. All right. So we are doing Klaw today, and as a modular, why don't you tell them what evil you put us in front of here?
I'm picking the Masters of Time, which is coming from the most recent Kang scenario pack. And it's the one that, because Kang is a time traveler. Did I just get disconnected?
I still hear you.
TTS. Uh, since Kang is a time traveler, they actually put him in his own modular set, so you can even play Kang the villain with Kang in a modular set, so you can have multiple copies of
Oh,
Kang.
cool.
But you can also mix them into any other pack. So I thought I haven't played them all too much, and I thought it'd be fun to kind of have double the villain fun because he has the new keyword villainous, which means when he activates, he gets a boost card as well.
Oh, great. So bottom line is, yeah, Terrence wants to kill us today. He wants no victory. Oh, we did just get disconnected. That's not good.
Yeah, did your server go down? I see other games, but not yours.
I'm creating a new one. I don't know what happened there, but let's get it back up quickly. Thankfully, this mod is quick to load. Do you have your deck number? If you don't, that's okay. I
No,
actually have
but
yours. I don't have mine. So let me put yours in real quick. And I'll go get mine in a second. Do you want to set up the enemy and all that?
Sure. Is your thing up?
Oh, it's up. I'm sorry. Yep.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
I'm going to change my color.
Sorry for the technical difficulties. Seems to be the curse on
You
Friday.
know, what's up with that? I think it's something to do with, well, I'll set it up just to show you guys how easy. All right, so we're doing expert over here. We're doing Masters of Time. I am going to get my Iron Man constructed over here. I'm going to have to go figure out what my deck is. But your deck is here, so if you go ahead and hit Thor, I've got your deck right here. It's on my, oh, well, I'll put it on your playmat. There's yours, and I'm going to run real quickly and get my deck number, which I have. Yeah, I mean, this mod is so good. I know I've said it every week, and I've I pushed for it, but man, so quick to set up, so quick to get to the table. I will say, and I said it earlier in my deck construction episode, please go out and buy the game. Don't play with stuff you don't own, unless you just want to try the game, see if you like it. I would say it's good for that as well. If you're going to do that, they have these starter sets here. Just do a starter deck. But the mod's great, a great way to learn the game. You're going to have to, here, I'll delete these for you. And actually, let me promote you while I'm here. Yep. And change your team so I can see
and then
your
I will
hands. Yep.
change my team as well.
Shuffling that.
All right, and then did you load Masters
of Time?
I
already put Masters of Time.
Already?
Everything's in there. So you guys know me. Let's go over the theme. So if you remember from when last we saw our heroes, they were fighting against Rhino, and we took Rhino down. He had, who was it? Ronan with him. So we took Rhino and Ronan down. They were stealing some vibranium and taking it away. So let's see what happens next. So the underground distribution. The attack on the shield facility has been linked to an underground weapons network. Dun dun dun! Your investigation reveals that the criminal enterprise is operated by Klaw, an old rival of the Avengers. Hey all, by the way, hello everybody over in the chat. I see you guys over there. Thank you for joining us again tonight. Alright, so we have a defense network up to start and play. Klaw's criminal enterprise is protected by a gang of hired thugs. So when they have an exclamation point, I actually like to put it right under this so I remember that I can't do anything about it, or I can't do anything to thread on the main scheme until I deal with it. And then the Immortal Klaw. Klaw's mastery of sound allows him to restore his solid form through sheer power of will. So Klaw gets plus 10 hit points and an acceleration over here too. So we've got a lot of thread on the board to start this game out. So hopefully we can take it down quickly. And one other thing we have to do for setup. When revealed, search the encounter deck and discard pile for the Immortal Klaw and reveal it. We did that. Oh no, that's this one here. When revealed, discard cards from the encounter deck until a minion's discarded. Put that minion into play and engage with the first player. So, you want to do that, Terence?
Sure. It's just top decking the fastest way.
That's how I did it. And let's hope we lose something. Well, no.
Nice. I like this.
What's going on here?
Since it's a discard, you don't trigger the surge.
That is good.
Insight.
So surge would mean we'd have to get another threat card, and insight is what? Adds one threat to the scheme? Okay. So those are newer keywords that came out, I think, just in the last set, right?
Well, surge isn't the keyword. Insight is new. But look at that boost.
What is
effect.
it?
So
all right. So this is for Masters of Time. Deal yourself a face down encounter card. Oh, some more encounter cards. So it's basically like a surge.
Yeah, like. Well, but it's an encounter card, so it's like worse than a boost effect most of the time because you have to draw another. You have to deal with more cards during the activation phase.
No, that makes sense. Gosh, no good at all. No good at all. All right, so let's go ahead and draw out of our decks. Make sure you shuffle it up good. Did you? Oh, you already did that and discarded. Okay.
Yeah, I just did my mind.
Oh, there we go. Mark Helmet, Arc Reactor, Power Gauntlets, Rocket Boots, Pepper Potts.
Jessica Jones, though, what do you think about that? That's like a 3 board on that opening
with
turn.
all this other stuff? Really?
Yeah.
All right, Pepper's got to go.
No, I'm just saying,
these Rocket Boots got to go. I don't care about them.
Wait, you're stacking Pepper?
I don't think I can. I mean, I'm not going to have enough energy to pay for all this stuff. I mean, she would literally be 4 cards out of my deck. 3 energy plus herself.
Oh, she's 3.
I mean, that's 4 cards. There's no way I could pay for anything else. I mean, Arc Reactor, I think, is one of the best items in the game. So, I mean, you've got the damage. I'm not going to worry about helping you out with damage right now. So, I'm going to get rid of these things. I'm going to keep my helmet.
I mean, helmet's super great if you kept your, boots.
But I have another set of boots.
I probably would pitch Jessica Jones, like you're saying. I don't think you're going to play her. Honestly, I would keep the boots over Jones.
It's one cost,
just 'cause
right?
It's one cost tech upgrade plus the helmet allows.
I mean, really, I just need to get as much as possible to get as much card draw as possible. That's the key to the first turn with Tony Stark. If I get as many of these upgrades out as possible, then I'm going to feel better about things. Attached to a side scheme. When attached scheme is defeated, deal 4 damage to the enemy.
That feels great too.
Yeah,
that's how much is that one? I don't know if you can.
I mean, not with all the other stuff I've got going on. So I've had my mulligan. You've had your mulligan. Right. Let's see. I'm
gonna do my worthy to pull out.
So we're going right into the first turn. We'll make you the first player.
Yep. So I'm playing Worthy. Search your deck or discard pile from Mjolnir, upgrade and add it to your hand, which I just did. And then I'm
Now,
gonna
are you
shuffle
going
my
to
deck.
play it, or are you going to? I
Cool.
mean, you do need it to kill him.
What do you think about 9 Rels on this opening turn? Seems
Discard
somewhat risky,
cards
but
until you. I
get an
mean, there's a
enemy.
lot of threat. I would wait till you flip, of course. Well, you have to because it's a hero action.
Yeah,
It'll
yeah,
get you 2 more
yeah, yeah.
draw.
I mean, there's no reason I'm staying right now in Alter
Yeah, go
Ego.
for
There's
it.
no
Yeah,
benefit
remove
once I
3
pull
threat.
Mjolnir. And then see what 2 cards I
Yep,
get, and
I
then
would
kind of make
say
a
so.
decision
I'm going
there.
to be able to remove 3 threat myself. So we'll definitely be able to get rid of Immortal Claw if you do that. For sure, without anything else,
All right,
I can get rid of 3 threat.
let's. Hopefully, I don't draw Kang.
We don't have Kang.
Nice. No, Kang is in this modular
That's right.
set.
That's right. So
Like,
weapons
as
runner.
minion.
We don't get a surge effect though, right?
No, because of the discard.
Okay,
which
so
is
go ahead
also
and
why
draw
it's
2
nice.
cards.
Yep. What I get?
Sweet
I'll
ways to
take that.
pay for your
That
stuff.
seems pretty dang
Absolutely.
good.
Unfortunately, you didn't get one of those big 4-cost green cards on the first turn, but it looks like you're going to be able to pay for everything in your hand except for downtime.
Yeah, so I'm gonna play that, and then for sure the
All
other
right,
one.
so let's talk about what you just did. So you got defensive stance. When you take any amount of damage, discard it to prevent 3. Seems good. And when you take any amount of damage, remove a reflection counter to prevent 1 and deal it to the enemy. Nice. So that's good for plinking off toughs and stuff like that, getting rid of these little weapon runners.
Man, it feels bad to get rid of downtime.
I mean, you don't necessarily have to.
You think it's worth sacking Genius?
Yeah. I mean, well, it's your call. It's your call. I mean, you're going to want more health at some point, but
Yeah.
yeah, I
It's
think you
probably
have
worth
to.
it.
Put Mjolnir out this turn.
And then I'm going to kill the displaced soldier because don't want
Yep.
it to attack in front of me.
Yep. So the one thing we forgot to do is remove 3 threat. I assume we're doing it from Klaw. Immortal Claw.
Yeah, I don't want to increase
Yeah,
it.
you don't
for
want me
sure.
to increase the threat? All right, so that's actually a...
No, I don't think
Yes,
that's like
yes.
negative thwarting. I don't think I'm that bad at thwarting.
You know
Not
what?
Hulk.
For a couple slow decks, we've had probably one of the better first turns you could expect to have.
Yeah. And just gonna put it out there, Peter's not a big fan of
I
Thor
am
yet,
definitely
so
not.
one of my goals is to convince him that Thor
All right,
can make
so
the dream
I
happen.
am doing my Futurist. Look at the top 3 cards, add 1 to your hand, and discard the others. It doesn't really matter which one I keep in this situation, so I'm just going to keep any one because it is going to be used as an energy to pay for some of my other stuff. So, most importantly, the 2 upgrades that I think are the most important is Arc Reactor. That lets me untap so I can either heal or do something else. And then I'm going to use Repulsor Blast to pay for another upgrade. I'm going to pay for my helmet. And then you know what? I'm using my Power Gauntlets, and I'm going to pay for those boots. And I think that's pretty good start, because that means, so here's the deal with Iron Man. You get hand size of 1, but plus 1 for each tech upgrade. So I have 3, so I'm getting a hand size of 4. I'm as good as Hulk already, which typically Iron Man is just garbage out of the chute. So I think getting this much on the board to start is really good. So I'm going to thwart for 2, another 1 with my helmet. So that's all 3 on Immortal Claw. So I'm going to delete that. Now remember, Immortal Claw, not only was it going to increase threat every turn, but it actually gave him 10 more hit points. So we just did a 10 hit point hit to him, because he only gets 18 per player, but he got the extra 10 from that Immortal Claw. So that's pretty good. And then I'm going to tap my armor to unexhaust myself, exhaust myself again, and I think I'm going to take 2 more off of Defense Network, right? Just start plinging that down.
Yep.
Cool.
Yep.
All right. Oh, and I forgot, when I get my rocket boots, I get 1 more hit point. And in fact, if you watched the play earlier today, I definitely forgot to get that hit point. It wouldn't have mattered. He hit me for 7 on the last turn, and I had 2 life, so I would have had 3. So it would not have mattered, but something to keep in mind when I get those rocket boots. All right. So untap everything, draw up to our hand size. Again, for me, it's going to be 4 now. let's see if I have any cards, because I do have some. Oh, I got another attached to a scheme. When it's defeated, deal 4 damage to an enemy. So if we get some guys... Oh, and I got Mark armor. I got my Mark 5 armor. But... Oh, and I got Stark Tower.
Man, you're gonna flip for Stark
absolutely.
Tower?
So I'm gonna face eat this attack that he does, and then I'll be able to attack, unexhaust myself, or attack or thwart, unexhaust myself, flip over, and then heal. So that's my favorite combo. That's why I think Arc Reactor is so good. It lets you heal and thwart and do whatever on your turn. All right, so first things first, though. We got to add 2 threat to the scheme. Would have been 3, but we got rid of Immortal Claw because it's 1 per player over here. Now, Claw attacks. Now, his special is Forced Interrupt. When Claw attacks, give him an additional boost card. So he attacks for 1 plus 2 boost cards. So you are the first one to take the attack. Are you defending it, or...?
No, I got the defensive stance.
Well, and you also have Energy Barrier.
Yeah, let's see what I get. So hitting for 2, 4, 5, it looks like. So I will prevent 3 of that and 1 of that. So I take 1. And then I'm going to plunk him for
Sweet.
1.
All right.
And then does he attack me?
He
If
attacks
you,
you, unfortunately.
Okay, no, that's fine. And I'll energy barrier his attack back to him.
There you go. Well, that did a lot of good. Definitely worth it. Oh, yeah. All right, so Claw's attacking me. He gets double boosted. Let's flip those cards. Oh, my gosh, there is a lot of stuff going on in the chat. I am sorry. I have been ignoring you. Oh, my obligation. Thank you. All right,
love to see that go.
2, so he attacks me for 3, but then he boosts. If this activation deals damage to you, exhaust your hero. That's okay. You know, of all the things, that is not the worst thing in the world. Well, because I have Arc Reactor. That is literally the only reason. I love Arc Reactor so much. All right. So, now, go ahead and hit your U button, or I'm sorry, your lookout button, your exclamation points, to draw your bad card. I always forget what these are called. What are they, event cards? Encounter cards.
Encounter?
Okay, I'm supposed to draw mine now, too. Yep. Oh, no.
Yeah. Great, so he attacks me again.
You blocking? I guess not, huh?
Cool.
+0 and
3
+2, so 3 total.
Yeah. So 3.
All right. Well, I mean, better you than me.
Okay.
So, Master Plan, when revealed, place 4 threat on each side scheme. If there are no side schemes in play, discard cards from... You know what? That's not bad. I'll take that. I like that all day.
When we have a side scheme.
So that puts this up to 6, but who cares? I mean, all that's doing is defending the main scheme. I mean, we don't... with as much threat removal as I have, I am not worried about that. All right. So that is the end of our round, and I become the first player. All right, let me look at the chat real quick, see if we missed anything. Encounter cards. Oh, thank you, Steve. Should I post in Discord? Yeah, worth the price. Actually, the best card you could have gotten. Hola. All right. So, lots of stuff, lots of talk. Nick just stopped by. Welcome, Nick. I haven't seen you, I don't think, in the Twitch stream before. So, Nick, welcome. Glad to see you here. And I am going to go ahead and do my turn. Now, do you want me... I mean, obviously, I'm going to remove 1 threat from the scheme. Do you want me to do that or heal myself?
You can heal yourself. Wait. Yeah, it's just Crisis, right?
All right, so I'm unexhausting myself in my Iron Man form. I'm not doing anything else on this side. I'm flipping over. I'm futuristing to draw 3 cards. Guess I should put these 3 somewhere else. Let's see. So nothing I'm going to use. So, I mean, again, I'm just going to take any of them. It doesn't really matter because I'm just using them for energy this turn. Although, wait a minute. What is this? Yeah, no, we don't have enemies, so I'm not going to worry about... Oh, you still got your card in front of you. Let's see. Ooh, +3 hit points is pretty good. I mean, I'm clearly
but you want
getting
that
Stark Tower first, so let's start with that. I'm getting Stark Tower. That lets me grab an upgrade. And I'm going to see if I can find one that's 2. I do, right here. So, and then I'm going to spend these 2, including my upgrade, but that's fine. Spend these 2 to get this out. And the nice part about that is Stark Tower will let me get that armor right back out again at the beginning of next turn. So now when I'm going on Iron Man side, I get 5 cards, and next turn it'll make it back to 6. So I'm pretty happy about that, and I am going to heal myself, which puts me up to 10 hit points, because remember 9 basic, and then I get 1 more for my rocket boots. So, you know, that's a pretty good Iron Man start. I'm not going to complain about any of that.
What do you think here about sacking my downtime, unfortunately, to get Brother Voodoo out?
Downtime for something, right? You have 3 cards here, all that cost 3. You're going to have to play one of them. So,
yeah, I feel like Voodoo's better than
let's see. Brother Voodoo, he can thwart. After he enters play, search the top 5 cards of your deck for an event and add it to your hand. I mean, that's your call. You're not really going to get a huge benefit out of that because you're going to be drawing up anyway.
Yeah, but I get a free, like, ally defend, which is probably more than... It could be more than 6 hit points worth. So we get the 2 thwart, and potentially I can fish for an event that I can hold.
Yeah, I mean, the other option is to throw the hammer and just smack him in his stupid face.
Yeah, I just feel like early tempo for that is just not worth it.
Oh, you're hiding Brother Voodoo down here by your deck?
Search top 5.
All right. Oh, thwarting is 2. Wow. All right, so you're going to search...
so I can get a rescue.
All right, I'm going to search also because we can't see what you're looking at. All right. So rescue...
So first 5 only has 2 events.
Oh, Quinn Carrier you get.
I'm thinking the Desperate Defense. Just hold that in my hand. May come in handy for
I think one of the most interesting parts of this is you can see that you have the Quinn Carrier coming, and it might be worth you...
Yeah, but it's going to shuffle.
Oh, it says shuffle afterward?
Yeah. Did I just get disconnected again?
I'm still in here.
Are you still in the lobby?
I just got disconnected too. Son of a gun. Well, hopefully it saved it.
Can you load that game?
I hope it saved it. Let's see. This is really weird tonight. I have not had this problem at all. It's not my... it is not my version of... Oh, no, wait a minute. I'm sorry. Games. Marvel Champions. Autosave. Wait, what? Autosave. Load. Let's see how far back it puts us. Hopefully not too far back.
Saves pretty often.
Let's see. It looks like... Was I first player this turn? Yes, so I didn't...
Yes, you were.
Alright, so it did not have me taking my turn. So again, use my helmet to remove a threat. Sorry about this, guys. This is not great. Art Reactor, flip. Healed myself for 3. Looked at the top 3 cards, and I just discarded them all, so I'm just going to do that. So 1 to pay for that, and then I use this to search. Got my hand blasters. Put them into play by paying the other 2 cards. And go ahead and start taking your turn to where you were as well while we're waiting. Arc Reactor is going to be on top. And that is how my turn ended. All right. Yeah, Nick, this mod, we keep talking about this mod. So it's, if you look for Marvel Champions and look at for the most popular one, it's it. The person who made the mod is Pwn Star Hero, PWN Star Hero. It is an amazing mod. I mean, just the fact that you can come over here, select any hero, any villain. And what I love about it is I love the random aspect too. If you know anything about me, you could do a random hero and do him on their starter side and just play a fun game, if you're just looking to get a game in, I mean, you'll be set up in like 10 seconds and you can keep going. All right, so are we caught up?
I think so. I'm just putting Desperate Defense in my hand and
Okay.
shuffling. Cool.
Oh, it does say to shuffle your deck. All right. Because I was going to say, I mean, it's pretty good information to know that Quinjet carrier was coming. Because then I would say flip over to your other side if we knew that. Right? But
yeah, I'm planning on flipping probably next turn at 10 health.
Yeah, because one of the biggest problems with Thor is with a hand size of 4, you get a Quinjet carrier, and it's not that useful. Because, I mean, it would literally cost every card in your hand to play it and get it out.
Where is it? Yeah, so I'm gonna thwart for 2, I think.
So taking 2 damage, and obviously taking off a defense network. That's not too bad, because that means I can get rid of it next turn when I flip over.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna smack him for 3.
Alrighty, so our first damage to Klaw. You know, what is this? I mean, so I will be honest. I am not a comic book fan. I am an MCU fan, so I've seen the movies. I don't remember Klaw having some big satellite dish on the end of his hand, though. Didn't he have, like, a fist that he, like...
He manipulates sound.
Okay, has he not been in the movies? Am I thinking of someone else? Who had a giant fist and was, like, pounding on people? He was, like, a weapons dealer or something? I must be thinking of somebody else. Sorry, guys. I'm showing my lack of comic book knowledge here. All right, Terence. So where are you at?
Yeah. I think I'm done, right?
All right. So time to do the enemy stuff. So first things first, we add 2 threat to the scheme. Then he is going to scheme against me. So he schemes for 2 plus... Oh, I don't see the draw card button under him. That's fine. 2 plus 2, that's 4 more threat on the scheme. Okay, so it's up to 8. We do have to start looking at it because we definitely... I mean, 12 is the magic number. So if you're thinking about flipping over next turn, I'm definitely going to have to consider doing some stuff. Wait a minute. Before any of this happened, we were supposed to draw cards. So let's do that now. I untap everything. I'm going to get my 6 cards because I do have cards that would...
Speaking of Quinn Carrier.
Oh, did it come up?
Yeah.
Oh, you know, I'm not sitting anywhere. So I should sit down somewhere at the table, and I will change my team to diamonds as well so I can see your cards. So let me draw my 6 cards and see, because I do have cards. All right, I got it. Foiled. When a boost card is turned face up during a scheme activation, cancel its boost icons. I feel like that's worth it. For 1 card, and let's see what I have. I mean... I've got some...
Well, you can interrupt, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So that'll be 2 less threat added to the scheme. I feel like 1 card for 2 threat is way worth it.
Wait, when a boost card is turned up, though.
That was the boost card.
It has to be...
So he did 2, and 2 more from the boost.
Yeah, I see. Gotcha.
Yeah, so I feel like this card for 2 is way worth it. Yeah, I've got some good stuff, but actually I don't even have any more upgrades coming. Oh, I do have an upgrade coming because I'm going to get my Mark armor. I'm going to pull that out, but maybe I don't, actually. I don't know that I need the hit points. Maybe I pull something cheaper out so I can get War Machine out as well. But we'll talk about that when my turn comes around.
Or Under Surveillance, honestly.
Yeah, Under Surveillance is a good one. It's one of the best cards in the game. Well, at lower player counts. At higher player counts, it doesn't do anything. Attach to the main scheme, increase the threat value by 4. So again, threat is 6 here per player, would be 12 for 2 of us. That would move it up to 16. So I mean, you're basically adding 4 potential to when it would flip over. And when it flips, it's no good. I think we get another enemy coming out. So although if you were first player, that wouldn't be the worst thing in the world to let you draw some cards.
Do you have that boost? I feel like I don't
the
see
boost,
the boost.
The boost button's
icons.
gone. I don't know what happened when we reloaded it. It's gone. So just draw 2. So he's attacking you for 1. You're not defending, I'm assuming.
Oh wait, I'm defending with what's face Brother Voodoo, regardless of what this says.
All right, boost. This activation deals no damage, or if it deals damage, exhaust your hero. It will not. That's 1. Well, that's a shame. 2 damage.
2.
That's a wimpy Wimpy Brother Voodoo.
I mean, it means I'm not exhausted, which is actually pretty good.
Yeah, that's true. I don't care about being exhausted. I'm Iron Man. By the way, guys, I have something to announce live here on the stream. I'm Iron Man. I feel like that had to come. Skinner. So this is Nick again. Clearly, none of us know enough to correct any Marvel knowledge. Yeah.
About Klaw?
About Klaw, yeah.
I mean, he's like a sound wave. He's all about manipulating sound. So the satellite thing is just like a sound.
Was he in any of the MCU movies? Is the question.
Yeah, he was in wasn't he in the second one, the second Avengers movie?
Was he the dealer, the arms dealer in that movie?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
And they cut his arm off. That was the Ultron movie.
Yeah.
Ultron came in and cut his arm off, right? Now, but he never came back, though, with his sound wave technology. That was just his...
No, I don't think so.
Okay. All right. So, see? We're all caught up now. Okay. So, we won't get shunned by the Marvel community. All right. What are we looking...
I just rely on Steve to make the right calls, here for the Marvel lore.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's certainly not me, obviously. All right. So, I'm going to add 2 threats to the scheme. He is going to attack... me. No, he's gonna scheme again. Oh no, we already did that.
I know, we already did that.
I'm sorry.
Did you add 2 for the acceleration?
What acceleration?
The first phase of the villain, the acceleration.
I added 2, yes, and then I added 2 more for him scheming against me, and he just attacked you, right? So hit your lookout button down here. Draw a card. Alrighty. Surge. Well, that's great. All right, Under Fire. Reveal the top card of the encounter. Oh, this is like the worst one. This is like terrible. All right, so we get this. One revealed, the villain schemes. Great. Awesome. So that's going to be 2 more.
You got to draw that boost card, see what it is.
Plus another 1. All right, so far it looks like I made the right choice. But boy, it's not looking good. Surge and Insight.
Another one for that Insight.
All right, so Insight.
Man, this is a deck that keeps on
adds
giving.
A threat. Surge brings another one in play. Attach the Claw, force response. After he attacks and damages the character, stun that character. And you got to spend 1 of everything to get rid of it. So, yay. I feel like this is last week all over again, where we just like keep kicking ourselves in the.
Well, he's gonna attack me now.
Oh, is that what yours is? And you did not defend, I'm assuming.
No. So. Attack me
Claw
for
attack
3.
Attack deals damage. Place a threat on the main scheme also.
Well, at least we're not at 12 yet, so there's that.
All right, so you know how you said maybe putting Under Surveillance out would be a good idea? I think you might be right. Because War Machine's only going to be able to thwart for 1.
Well, the good news is I get to draw 2 cards.
Well, yes. That's great news, to be honest. I mean...
Because now I can defend into the 9 realms.
Yeah, so the way that works is Thor on his hero side responds. After you engage a minion, draw 2 cards. Remember earlier we defended the 9 realms to remove some threat? Well, we just did it again. And it's a hero action, which means you could do it on my turn to remove the 3 threat from here, and then I can work down the main scheme if you want. And then he will draw 2 cards. So this is a great card when he's on Thor's side. Hero action. Thwart. Discard cards from the top of the encounter deck until you discard a minion. Put that minion into play.
How many minions are left in this deck?
There's not much. Oh well, there's only 7.
I think there's only 2 weapon runners and 2 armor guards. We've drawn both armor guards, both weapons runners, and I think the other time displaced soldier. So there's 1 more time displaced soldier, I want to say.
And I mean that's not terrible. We won't get his Insight or so.
So there's a time displaced soldier and a Kang left in the deck.
Oh wait, there's a Kang?
Yeah, there's a Kang. So it's like 50-50 here.
Yeah, maybe we don't do that. I mean, I can get rid of this and 2 threat from the main scheme. And depending on what I get... Well, I can discard War Machine to make myself aerial and get rid of 2 threat, which isn't not that big a deal.
I mean, we could always just play it fast and loose.
Play fast and loose. Go for it, man. Do it.
All right.
All right, so hold on.
let's see the
First,
magic
let's do the
happen.
good thing. So this is gone. Oh, Shadows of.
No. That only happens. There it is. If you actually draw a minion. Cool. So you want to put that good toughness? Where's that? Tough. Here it is.
So tough's not an issue because I can blast them with my little gauntlet here for one. Who cares? I can get rid of that easy. The question is the rest of the stuff is not great.
The rest of the stuff.
So, but I feel like you're going to end up on your alter ego side. Well, we'll see. So you've got a buttload of cards. I mean, you might be able to defend yourself, do a bunch of stuff. I'll let you figure that out. Well, do you want me to put... I think I should put Under Surveillance on the main scheme now and forget War Machine. Oh.
Well, so I'm first player, right?
No. You were just first player.
No, weren't you just first player? The one where we reloaded?
Yes. All right, so you're first player. Go for it. While you're going, I'm going to take this action. Oh, no, I'm not. All right, go.
Yeah, go for it. Just do your action. So I'm thinking resource acceleration would probably be nice if I'm flipping. Probably should just smack. What do you think about me smacking your time displaced soldier?
That's fine. You know I'm not going to say no.
And then we leave these other two guys up.
Let's see. What's Kang's big thing? Villainous. When this card... when this minion activates, give it a boost.
So he gets a boost card, basically.
So for...
He's like a villain.
Okay. Kang Master Time gets +1 scheme and attack for each obligation in your player, but we don't have those.
Yeah.
So he does boost.
He does boost.
So War Machine exhausts him to deal 2 damage to him and 1 to each enemy. It doesn't seem worth it.
So let's see. Helicarrier cost me 3 cards.
Okay.
Or not Helicarrier. And I'm thinking... Nah, I'm probably not going to play... Well, let's see. So if I spend 3, I can get Quinn Carrier out, which is probably worth it, right? Free resource every turn.
Yeah, I mean, it seems good. Are you going to use it to get God of Thunder? I feel like you need some blocking.
Well, can I... I guess I'm wondering, are you able to do enough where I can flip?
Let's see, I got Beat Cop, which could... I mean, I probably won't do that. +1 Thwart. Oh, that seems worthwhile.
I mean, if you play Heroic Intuition, you're removing like 6.
I'm removing 6. 7, in fact. But...
Yeah. Just like playing nothing else, you're removing 7.
Yeah,
so
that seems pretty good.
So we should feel good about this, right?
Yes, I do.
So I'm thinking about then I'll spend Heimdall and Quinn Carrier to play Thunder
God.
God.
So you're just building up for the future.
Yeah, I feel like that's really important for Thor and his puny 4 hand size. Though, admittedly, I just had like a, 8 card hand.
No, that was a good hand for sure. All right, so what's next then? You get killed by someone in the next movie. All right, so apparently Klaw had a minor appearance and then got killed.
Yeah, they did not use him very well. Okay, so I have a 3 attack on the table still before I flip. And I think it's probably worth killing the time display soldier with the 2 attack, and then we can eat the thwarting.
I mean, it's only 2. Well, Kang's the harder one. Kang's going to be 2 plus a boost. But maybe I draw something that lets me get rid of that. No, I think we're good.
Okay.
All right, so you kill him.
So I'll attack that, and then I'm going to flip.
Cool. And you can prevent some damage, too, and potentially, do some, knock somebody out. All right, so I got to decide. All right. I stopped going through my deck because I realized if I was going through my deck, people couldn't see what you were doing. So I've got to decide what I want to put out. So I have 2 choices here. Because I definitely want to put one of these out this turn, right? So let's figure out how much I'm paying. So I'm going to get one of these to my hand. And then I'm going to basically have 3 resources. So I guess I go for the armor, right? +6 hit points. And become a tank.
Yeah, that could be good. The only other justification for power gauntlets is... are you going aerial? You're not,
Not
right?
this turn, no. Well, I mean... no.
No, I don't think it's not worth it. Is that with 2 power gauntlets, you can take out the weapons runner. I don't know if that's worth it.
You know what? I can. All right, so that's what I'm doing. Who needs hit points? Not me. All right, so
Is that actually true?
I mean, it's not actually true at
probably
all,
need hit points.
but I'm doing it anyway. All right, so I got +1 thwart. So I use this to get these power gauntlets to my hand. I am going to pay these 2 resources to get the power gauntlets out. Then I'm going to use War Machine's Wild to go aerial. Hero action, exhaust it. Well, okay, so I got to flip.
You gotta flip.
But I exhaust this, and I am now aerial. Not from the Little Mermaid, by the way. A different aerial. Meaning I'm flying. Not that you didn't get that. Anyway, all right, so I am going to thwart for 3. So, 1, 2, 3. I am going to use my arc reactor to unexhaust myself, thwart for 3 more. 1, 2, 3. Then I'm going to use my helmet. Now that I'm aerial, it allows me to from each scheme instead. Oh, so that doesn't even really help me. So just thwart for 1. But now each of these power gauntlets, if I'm aerial, does 2 damage instead of 1. So 2 damage kills your weapon runner. Boom,
Nice.
dead.
And then just hit
And
Klaw.
I'm just going to take out Claw's tough status. And that's why I was saying...
Oh, wait. Have we been taking this into account, by the way?
what?
This sonic converter?
No. Did he attack you and damage you last turn? I thought you blocked. No, you jumped it.
I did jump, but then he attacked me again. So I think you got to roll back your.
All right, so you got rid of your stun, but
time display Sultan's
I
back.
got this dude back. So the question is,
Just kill him. Kill him instead of the weapons runner.
all right. So weapon, and then that would put tough back on Kang.
Yeah, it's worth it because he's to attack and you didn't take the hit
Okay.
points.
Yep.
And then I'll take my stunned.
Well, you got rid of your
If
stun.
I'm stunned, should I just flip and heal instead?
Oh, that's your call.
Yeah.
Are you gonna heal?
Yeah, might as well.
All right.
Cool.
You are stunned. Like really, really, really stunned.
Hopefully I can do something. I need a fist, right?
All right. So Kim
I could
says,
sacrifice
"Ha! You
getting
need
it."
flowing red hair, Peter. Why do I need flowing red hair? What's going on? What? I mean, is my hair not silky and smooth enough for you guys? Flowing red hair? Am I fiery? Am I a redhead? I don't know what's going on. All right, so we're all done our stuff. So let's untap stuff and draw our hand back up. Now I get 1 for Iron Man, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now this is where Iron Man starts being a kick butt, right? Now I almost need to flip over just to get Stark Tower one final time, but we'll see. We'll see. I mean, the threat is not really an issue much anymore. I mean, it could be after this turn. We'll see what happens, but. All right, so you were first player. First things first, add 2 threat to the scheme. Next things next, he is going to scheme against you for 2 plus whatever you flip.
Can you grab it real quick?
Yep. 2 plus nothing.
I'll take that.
Yes, definitely. All right,
and then weapons runner adds 1.
and then 1. So 1, 2 plus
and then
1. All right.
Another 1.
Wow. All right, so we are literally 1 short.
You like the Ancient Grudge?
What?
You like the Ancient Grudge treachery, by the way?
Oh yeah.
Just pull Kang out if he's not in play.
Well, he's in play, and it came up as a boost, so who cares? All right, so now he's attacking me, so I will be stunned in a second. But again, I don't much care because each of these things are just 1 attacks. I shrug off stuns, no worries. So I will be stunned. Let's go ahead and just do that now. And he's going to attack me for 1 plus 2 boosts. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that was another Ancient Treachery, by the way. Very treacherous. But I'll...
Oh, are there 3 of these guys, armor guards?
I don't know.
So
we may have just put ourselves in Kang anyway. If so, this is going to be the last one. So let's figure it out. Go ahead and pull your card. I'm going to pull mine. So this is the cool part about this mod also. So there are no cards left in the deck, but when I hit look out, it shuffles them and deals me a card.
Does it put your acceleration token out too?
It does not. Why you have to be down in the mod when I was just trying to boost it up? Oh, Ariel joke. Oh, I get it with the flowing red hair. The mermaid. Yeah. I got it now. Yes. Yeah. Whoosh is right. It went right over my head.
That's my gift to you.
What is your gift to me? I'm sorry. I did not. Oh, you pulled my...
you have some business problems to deal with the lady
Oh,
with
you
red
know
hair,
what? This is
Ariel,
actually really perfect. This is really, really perfect. Because it lets me use my Stark Tower. Again. And I'll exhaust. I don't give a crap about exhausting. Yeah. I mean, stunned, I don't care about that. I don't care about a lot of things. All right, so your gift to me was a kick in the Neds, but...
There is a girl with red hair, though, in that picture, so you got that going for you.
When revealed alter ego, so I would have been attacked again. So I'm actually thanking you for not doing that, but I do get Surge, so let's see what happens here. Oh, no. No, come on. All right, this is the worst thing ever. So it does add one threat to the scheme, which does make this scheme be immediately lost. So that goes away. Let's just delete that. And then Klaw has found a buyer for his illegal weapons. It's up to you to stop the sale, but the meeting is surrounded by Klaw's cronies. When revealed, discard cards from the encounter deck until a minion is discarded. Put that minion in play and engage with the first player. I mean, the only good news here is that you are the first player.
How's that good news?
And you're not even on Thor's side. Oh, come on. Why? This literally couldn't have been worse. It could not have been worse. Why? All right. Terence, you're bad luck. I don't know why, but you just are.
I'm just going to... I didn't die on turn 2, so...
Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, I feel like that was a shot at Steve. All right, good news. Actually, good news. There's 0 threat on the scheme, so I don't have to worry about that. I don't, we can focus on getting rid of this Klaw's weapons. All right, and my card did have Surge, by the way. Just in case we were wondering, not only did it incite, but it also had Surge. So let's figure out when revealed the villain scheme.
Oh, now you have stuff to do.
So schemes for 2 plus 2 more. That's 4 on the. All right.
Hey man, that lay down the law is looking pretty good actually.
Yep, when I flip, absolutely. Well, that's why I got this card. Now, do I have stuff to pay for it? I could pay for it with Spider-Man, or I gotta get.
Or you could just play.
I think I'm just playing Spider-Man. I mean, come on. It's from a side scheme. You can just
helmet the last thing way, right?
What are you saying?
You can just helmet the last threat once you play Spider-Man.
No. It's from a side scheme.
Oh, is it only side scheme?
Yeah, but he has 4 health and he's a 2/2. I don't know. I also have Supersonic Punch, though, so I might just do that.
Oh, yeah. If you Supersonic Punch...
Downtime. Don't forget. I also got to get my armor out, too. Yeah, so I probably won't be able to do that. But with my armor out, I'll draw my full max 7 cards. So that'll be good. All right, anyway. I am now the first player, correct?
Yes, you are.
So nothing much has changed since we last played, because this time display soldier came back. That you killed a second ago.
So you're saying a lot has changed.
Oh, and I'm exhausted. I forgot. I don't even get to unexhaust. So let's use Stark Tower to
get some HPs.
Let's get my armor. Yep. So that's going to be, I draw that to my hand. Gather. I don't have Pepper Potts. I kind of miss her, but, it just didn't work out. She's I feel like she's going to become a sidekick at some point and really come and help me. I can't wait for her to be a main hero. What's her superhero name?
Isn't that where you asked Steve to tell you these things?
Steve. Who does Pepper Potts become? Not War Machine. Who's the other one? All right. I'm going to get rid of Spider-Man just so I'm not tempted. All right, so
not tempted.
So I get 6 hit points. So I'm up to 13.
Wait, what was wasn't there a 2
Rescue.
cost?
Her name is Rescue.
What was the other card? Oh, that you discarded?
It was Strength.
Strength.
All right, so I'm going to flip, obviously. I am going to use my arc reactor to unexhaust. That stunned is probably going to be here the rest of the game. I mean, the odds... Oh, no, it's not, because I forgot my power gauntlets. Boom. Goodbye, stunned.
Can you, should you... Well, I guess you can decide
you
later.
You want me to pop Kang's Tough?
Well, that's an action, right? So you can do it whenever.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, we'll hold off on that. Like, I don't really need it. All right, so when I flip, though, I do need to decide to lay down the law, and I think I am going to do it, right?
Well, I guess the question is, do you want to lay down the law, or do you want to do Supersonic Punch?
That is the question. That really is the question. I mean, do you want me to kill Kang for you? Or do...
I feel like that's a pretty good idea.
Okay, all right. So I'm going to flip.
Just because you can just get rid of, like, almost all that
thwart.
threat
Well,
yourself,
not almost
right?
all of it. I get rid of all of it. I thwart for 3. This is another 1.
Oh, yeah,
so
yeah,
4.
exactly.
1, 2, 3, 4. Gone are the threat. And I'm going to Supersonic Punch. I don't need downtime. I got so many other... Oh.
Really? I would just keep it and discard the other 2, right?
Well, I guess I want the Power of Justice
really
for Spider-Man, but Spider-Man's already gone.
Discarded?
So Power of Justice I don't really care about as much anymore. All right, so I'll keep downtime. I'll Supersonic Punch. So first thing first, I use...
Oh, do you need to go aerial, though, to make that 8?
Yes. So, all right.
No, just use the... Yeah.
So I need to discard down card to... downtime to pay for it, and I need to do this to go aerial. All right, so now with my 1 gauntlet, I get rid of your tough. All right, so just a reminder of how I got rid of everything. First power gauntlet is an attack, got rid of my stunned. Second one, got rid of his tough, and then I Supersonic Punch Kang back to the future. That's right, I said it. Back to the future, baby.
Nice.
Boom! By the way, that was a boom.
Is that where you're going to title this YouTube episode? Back to the Future?
Back to the Future, yes. Kang, Back to the Future.
Cool. That was a pretty good turn. My turn's probably significantly less cool than that.
I mean, let's just be honest. Anytime I'm involved, it's going to be less cool than what I'm doing.
So I'm going to flip.
Yep.
And I guess I should get rid of the stun.
Probably, I mean...
Because it's huge.
Yeah, we're going to keep that there. I see how little mine was, because I don't really care about it. For you, it's huge. Huge!
I'm actually going to spend energy, med team, and desperate defense to play Lady Sif to ready myself.
Oh, nice.
And then I'm going to kill your time display soldier.
You know,
and then Lady
those time
Sif
display
will kill the
chance.
weapons runner.
All right. Sweet. Oh, we still have this stun garbage out here, just as a reminder.
Yeah.
I mean, we can't really get rid of it.
I have a plan. And I'm going to spend Klaw, Quinn Carrier, and Thunder God, which is the 3 different resources I need to get rid of it.
Was that really your plan, or did I just bring that up and you thought of it?
No, that was my plan. Why would I spend cards instead of like resources?
All right, you're way smarter than I am. I did not see that coming. You're like a savant.
Just I did not have many cards. I have 5 cards.
Yes. Well, get used to it, Thor. Get used to it. That's why I think Thor is garbage. Hand size 4 is just so garbage. Anyway,
I killed 2 minions and got rid of that thing. I felt pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, considering all things considered, you did pretty good. All right. So let's see. We still have done like 0 damage to Klaw. Out of his 36 hit points, we have removed 5 of them. So, but there's no threat on the scheme, although we are on the other side, which means if this stage is complete, the players lose the game. Oh, wait a minute. Did I not do the theme? Klaw has found a buyer for his illegal weapons. It's time to stop the sale, but meeting is...
I think Nick said you forgot to draw the minion.
Surrounded by the cronies.
Nick
No, we definitely did draw the minion.
Oh, we did.
Didn't we?
No, I think you just didn't you just laugh at the fact that
You were on the wrong side. All right, so we do have to draw a minion. So draw until we get a minion. All right, and then I'll read the theme on this side. Klaw is in a meeting with Crimson Cowl. Klaw and a mysterious figure dart into the shadows, and then when you confront them, and Klaw's minions move to cover their escape.
There's a lot of that deck going away.
You think? Okay. Well, I mean, we knew it was going to be. So the question is, would you have killed him instead of anybody else? And the answer is no.
Oh, 'cause he had
The
tough.
answer is no. So that makes literally zero difference.
That's the best retcon, is when you don't have to.
Well, Nick, thank you so much for reminding us that we were cheating and still are getting our butts kicked. All right, so let's go ahead and get ready for our turn. So let's ready everything up. Let's draw our hand, and for me it is now 7 because I have 6 tech upgrades. So, that's not a bad thing. Oh, and guess what? I got my last one, the rocket boots. Which, I mean, I don't necessarily need 2 sets of rocket boots. It's literally 1 hit point for me. But I've got some other stuff that I would like to use. Including... No, neither of us are getting thwarted, so this won't matter. Alright, so let's start with our standard add threat of 3. 2 for 2 players, plus our acceleration token. Then he is going to attack me and not stun me. I am not going to defend with my defense of 1, because that seems silly.
With your defense of 1.
Yes. Hey, don't make fun of my defense of 1. Alright, so that's 3 more damage plus his 1, so that's a total of 4 damage. I mean, it's all good.
Always sad to see those minions
down. I'm really sad to see that I didn't keep downtime, because healing for 5 would have been pretty money.
See, what is this? 4? Is that right?
Yep. 3 plus the 1 he gives you normally, so that's 4.
And then his heal attack, but I'll use my energy barrier.
Get rid of tough.
Yeah, get rid of tough.
He wasn't so tough, after all. All right. Now wait, did you get, when you got this armored guard, did you draw 2?
No, because I remember I was in Alter Ego. That was like the whole reason we forgot.
Yes, because
we made the joke and then we didn't actually do anything.
Yep. All right, so where are we?
Now we have to get
I'm first player.
Our encounter cards.
Alrighty, armored guard. Yeah.
Yeah, that would have been nice. Can I get that card?
It would have been nicer if you got it than me. I don't care about him.
Oh, cool. Discard and upgrade. Do I just discard Mjolnir? Because if I flip, I can get it back. I don't know. Should I flip? 7 health.
I mean, you're gonna get 2 more cards, right? Or yeah, I don't even know. There's not even threat to remove, so that's probably not gonna need to be played. That's your call.
I just feel like these other cards are expensive and hard to get.
Yeah, I don't disagree.
I literally did a whole turn, right, to do it.
All right.
All right.
Wow, why do you have all these remove threat cards? Those are not useful right now. I feel like the only reason to play Defender of the Nine Realms is to draw 2 cards.
2 cards.
Yeah. Which is really only getting 1 extra card, but when you think about it.
Well, you could attack for 2.
I mean, it could. That's for sure. All right, so is it me first?
No, weren't you just first?
So take first player. And you decide what you want to do.
You think it's worth defendering?
That's your call.
That 3?
The Kang's out of the deck, right? Or is he back in?
No, we killed him after.
Oh yeah, I just killed him last turn. So yep, your call.
Sure, why not? What are you doing? I guess what are you doing on your turn?
I don't know.
You can use your gauntlet. You gonna go aerial? I assume.
Yeah, I'm gonna go aerial. I'm gonna stun him with Mockingbird. I don't have a whole lot to do. Repulsor Blast, maybe.
That's pretty good. Well, you only have 2 cards in your deck, though. So it's going to be a really crappy
Yeah, I'll
Repulsor
probably
Blast.
hold on to Repulsor Blast for next turn. Oh, I have 2 of them also. I might hold on to all of them. This may be a kind of like a wasted turn.
Well, you're still playing
Yeah,
Mockingbird,
yeah.
though.
That's what I'm saying. But beside Mockingbird, I might not do a whole lot this turn.
All right, so I'll remove the 3. Let's do it.
Okay.
They don't send me to Earth for nothing.
Well, again, that's not a terrible draw.
I'd love to see this card come off the top
Yeah.
like that. So that
To draw
feels like
2
a win.
cards? Absolutely. Now, if those cards are good.
Team building exercise, yes, please.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
And then hold on Nova, basically, and then flip.
Oh, but you're basically doing nothing else. I mean, unless you want to get Night Nurse out. I mean, Night Nurse is pretty important for you because it'll let you get rid of your threat. Or your stuns on yourself.
Yeah.
So I feel like you want to get Night Nurse out anyway. Are you going to do 2 to somebody? Get rid of the Weapons Runner, maybe?
Sure, I can get
I mean,
rid of the
in all
Weapons Runner.
honesty, I'm more worried about your guy than mine. Now, I kind of want to flip 2 is the only problem.
You do want to flip?
Well, the only reason being that I'd like to get some of those hit points back. Well, you need it more than me. You do what you need to do.
So instead of playing Night Nurse, I can play Nova. And afford to do it.
So if you play, wait, because you got all those things.
Because I have Quinn Carrier and
Yes.
Thunder God out.
I mean, that's your call. That's what you're doing?
Yeah, I think so, because it means that every turn I can at least Thunder God the Nova every time Claw attacks me. So I can at least ping him for 2
Yeah, we do
every
need to
turn.
start doing some damage to Claw.
And then I can get rid of... Should I get rid of Weapons Runner with Sif? And just hit Armored Guard for 2?
I mean, I would get rid of Weapons Runner. Right?
Okay.
And then
just do 2 damage to Armored
Sure.
Guard, and then you can
That's
finish
fine.
him off. Alright.
Heads up, Kim says, I have
And
enough
then-
channel points to let you redraw a card. Shout out if and when you want the co-op support. Well, I love the co-opiness of this channel. That really makes me happy. It really makes me feel good about myself.
And then I'm going to pull my hammer back.
Oh, yes. So that's why you're flipping over. That's right. You needed to do that.
Yeah. Where's the hammer? Here it is. That goes in my hand, and then team building exercise lets me play. No, it doesn't. Oh, no, it does. Asgard. So it is Asgard, so I can play it.
So hear me now and believe me later. I could do 2 Repulsor Blasts. The first one to kind of clear the rest of my deck, and the next one to do a decent amount of damage. Could I do that and Mockingbird? I think I could, right? So I need... No, maybe not.
So what? So your lay down the law plus energy is Mockingbird, and then
Yeah, and then they're 1 each. Yep, I could do it.
yeah,
Let's
you can do it.
right? That seems like the smartest thing to do right here. All right. So there's no thwart for me to get rid of, or threat for me to get rid of. So let me go ahead and first things first, I'll ping your guy. So he's no longer in this plane of existence. Right? Bye, Armored Guard. Next, I'm going to play my Armored Guard. And you'll see...
Actually, should you have killed... We should have killed my Armored Guard. Or your Armored Guard. Because he thwarts
Don't
for
worry
0.
about it. Don't worry about it. Mine is going to be gone with this first Repulsor Blast, I think, right? So let's go ahead and do what you said. Lay down the law and the energy to pay for Mockingbird. So she'll come out. She will stun... Hold on. Where's that big one? She'll stun Claw.
Well, I'm glad he's shamed
he is.
now.
You wore your mantle well, but you're done with it. Oh no, Repulsor Blast doesn't care. All right, so I will go ahead and do Rocket Boots, and I'm a Repulsor Blast my Armored Guard because I only have 2 cards, right? So All I need is one lightning bolt
Yep.
in these next two
So hopefully
cards,
they're-
and he will be dead, which I got exactly one. That was perfect. So another armored guard bites the dust because I couldn't attack Klaw anyway. Well, I had that. And now, unfortunately, I do have to draw a threat card, but flip it over. We're going to shuffle this deck here, and we are going to Repulsor Blast again. So, just so you guys know what Repulsor Blast, I did it assuming everybody knows. Deal 1 damage to the enemy and discard the top 5 cards of your deck. For each printed lightning bolt discarded this way, deal 2 additional damage. Alright, so it's 1.
So I'll hit him for the 1.
Plus, you know what? I have an empty hand, so I'm just going to draw 5 cards, and we'll see how many lightning bolts are in those 5 cards. 1, 2, 3. So
another 6. I already did the 1.
So total of 7 damage.
26.
Yep. And all of these cards get discarded.
You're on your way to your next.
Now, unfortunately, both of those cards are in the discard pile now. That's the only negative. Oh, and I got Mockingbird here. While she's here, she's going to plink him for 1.
Okay.
Oops. I don't need to turn that. And I am going to plink him for 1. Untap, plink him for 1 again. So that's 2 more damage. Because, watch out, Tony Stark, pew pew. Alright, so that's everything, right? Oh, you already drew your hand up and all that? Yep. Alright, so I'm untapping everything. I get to draw 7 more cards. So this is when I get, like, things get good. Ooh, I do have Pepper Potts. I got Quake. I got Under Surveillance.
I'll take that foiled.
Yep.
This turn.
Well, I mean, we'll see. I scheme for 3 each turn. I guess that 3 scheme turns into 1 point of damage. Watch me now. All right. So he is scheming against you for. Oh wait, let's start at the beginning. Yep.
Wait,
3
acceleration.
Acceleration. Go ahead and do your scheme card. So it's 2 plus nothing. Well, guess what you won't use is my foiled, because there's nothing to foil. All right. So they are gonna.
Wait, it's 2. He's
no, but foiled only does the boost icons.
4. Oh, I see. You are foiling.
Because there's no things. Oh, there is 2 on that.
You're not.
I'm sorry. I lied. All right, so I will do that. So it only gets 2. Now he tries to attack me, but he is stunned. Shame stunned. And go ahead and draw your card.
You get a...
Yeah.
Here, I'll take that. That's mine, right?
Yep.
Do I want to exhaust each character I control? I guess that's a lot of characters. It's also a lot of money.
I mean, you can spend that though. You got these 2.
2, and so I would need a 3rd.
Anything but lightning bolt.
The rescue.
So the question is, do you exhaust your characters or do you exhaust?
That should be a 2. I can just play the helmet and go up to 12 health instead, and then take 3 resources. That's probably worth it.
So what did you do? You exhausted everything?
Exhausted.
So you're useless again.
I'm not useless. I have a
hammer.
hammer.
You have a hammer throw?
My hand.
I did not see that. Yes, that is not useless. That is 8 points of damage. Bada bing. All right, so now I got to look at my 2 death cards. Wait, what did I do with Mockingbird? Oh, I plinked him for 1. Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Oh, great. This is terrible.
Shadows of the Past is terrible for you?
Your nemesis is... Yeah, because you put in, like, the treachery cards that, like, basically, like, penalize us for having energy cards, which is both of us.
All right, so Shadows of the Past, for those of you who don't know, reveal your set-aside nemesis minion and put into play engage with you. Reveal the set-aside side scheme and put it into play. And then shuffle the rest of the nemesis encounter set and put it in. All right, so our nemesis sets are up here. So we will pull 1 out. Loki, that is not my nemesis. But Whiplash is my nemesis. So Whiplash comes into play, engage with me. This garbage comes into play. So let's see. Imminent Overload. So let me put the other 3 cards, Electric Whiplash, Boogie Woogie Woogie Woogie, into the discard pile.
Well,
All right, so let's see what Imminent Overload is. Whiplash has seized control of a power plant. That seems bad. Threatening to overload the Transformers if his demands are not met when revealed. Place 1 additional threat per player. So we get 5 threat on this scheme, which adds an acceleration, which is wonderful. And then what does Whiplash do? He's a 3/2, retaliate 1. Oh, are you kidding me? So my wimpy 1 hits are going to make him retaliate each time, which is great. Great.
I mean, I think by design that's
I'm sure.
Right? Why do you get literally all the enemies?
Well,
whatever. I'm an alter ego.
I
so
mean, I get a surge, and we incite 1. None of this seems good to me.
I feel like this happens all the time.
The villain schemes. Yeah. So it's 2 plus 2. That's 4.
2, 4, 10.
Oh, for the love of everything holy. 10 to 16. All right. So, these are all good plans until you get punched in the face.
You know what? You know what the saving grace is, though? You can followed. If you can clear this, if you followed, it will kill Whiplash without you taking retaliate.
Is that how that works?
Because you get to do 4 damage to an enemy. So that's not an attack. So you don't take that damage.
So, but I want Quake.
Am I first player?
I'm first player now. You're definitely just first player. All right. So I'm putting this out to do followed. I mean, I can easily do 5, right? I do. All right. We'll have Mockingbird do 1. We'll have my helmet do 1. Oh! No, I'm not going to have the resources.
To what?
To pay for everything I want to. Because I'm going to pay for pepper pots with these 2.
Oh, wait, you definitely can, because then you just pepper pots quick into play, right?
Yes, but I'm not going to be able to go aerial, is what I was saying. So in response, after a minion schemes, exhaust Quake to deal 2 damage to them. All right, so we're not going to worry about that. All right, so I'm sorry. Mockingbird was doing 1, removing 1 threat. My helmet removed another threat. So now it's down to 3. I am going to scheme and remove those last 3. 1, 2, 3. Which gets rid of this. Gets rid of this imminent overload. My followed attached to the side scheme. When attached side scheme is defeated, deal 4 to an enemy. Goodbye, Whiplash. I hardly knew ye. Now I still got this guy in front of me, but whatever. Alright, so I'll use my arc reactor to ready myself. I got Quake who can do 2, and I can do 1. So do you want me to just kill this guy in front of me?
You might as well remove threat instead.
Alright, so 3 threat for sure. Should I have Quake hit him for 1? Well,
hello?
Or are you going to kill it? Or am I just going to soak 2 more damage?
I was saying that you might as well thwart instead,
yes,
right?
Which I did.
Because I can hammer throw him.
Well,
right?
you going to really spend a hammer throw on that?
I mean, it's overkill though. So
it is overkill.
Left over goes
Never mind. All right, so we'll have Quake attack Klaw because it's overkill.
Well, I guess it doesn't matter. It goes to the boss anyways, right?
Yep. All right, cool. I forgot it was overkill. Sweet.
I guess you still have your gauntlets though, so you could just Quake and then plank him.
Oh,
so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, never mind. Well, it literally doesn't matter.
Just kill.
All right, so 2 more damage.
Yeah.
Fine. I will do 2 to him, and I will let you hammer throw him. Just so your hammer justice goes right through him into Quake's stupid head and kills him dead, which makes me happy.
Yeah.
All right. So that is it for me.
Simul flip.
Oh, were you on your alter ego side?
I was.
All right. So what are you gonna do?
Let's put out the helmet.
Okay. So helmet, 5 hit points. Seems good.
And then 1, 2, 3.
To hammer throw.
Yeah.
All right, so 8 damage. So 1 goes to the time displaced soldier, and 7 goes to Klaw.
So that's 1, so 14.
All right. I feel like I'm not doing my job with the threat. I feel like it's more of an issue than it should be this game.
I mean,
we've gone from 0 to like 10 in 2 seconds. That seems.
Yeah, he did 0 to 10, and then you drew the side scheme, right?
Yeah.
All these cards are about to hurt really hard too.
Oh, which cards? The ones in the deck. We're about to get a second.
I just can't have Mjolnir. I can't have Mjolnir in my hand.
Why?
Because there's these treachery cards that like force us to like discard all like energy cards in our hand.
Oh no, yeah, you paid for it. No, I think that's the right move.
Well, I was gonna hold on to it because I wanted to keep team building in my hand. Because it allows me to pay, like I can use it for literally all my Asgard cards.
Gotcha.
So it's like Heimdall, Lady Sif, etc. Like all those cards.
So what are you gonna do with Nova and Lady Sif?
Well, they were exhausted, so I knew
okay. You can just hit the U.
Because I did.
Yeah. All right, so I am drawing 7 cards. So what you're saying is these lightning cards make us discard everything with a lightning bolt?
Well, if we get your crappy treacheries that are about to like pop,
I mean,
right?
that's literally like my entire hand will be discarded, it feels like.
Yeah, because like there's only 6 cards, so the chances that are very high.
Yes, no, very, very high, in fact. All right, so you're getting attacked first. What are you doing?
Hold on,
wait, first we got to add 3 threat to the scheme, so that puts us up to 10. It's not great.
Yeah.
Oh, and you drew through your deck, so you had to get an extra threat card.
Look where Asgard was, the last draw before the end of my deck.
Brutal.
Is what it is, I suppose. It's fine.
All right, so good news. Let's do this.
So we have to put 3 on here?
I already did.
Right?
Yeah, let's not put 3 more and make it worse for ourselves. So he's attacking me for 2. I'm going to tank it with Mockingbird.
Okay. So it doesn't really matter as long as these aren't boosts.
Yep.
Fine.
Right, so all 4.
I'm blocking mine with Lady Sif, I guess.
Is she better than Nova? No. Nova's clean. I guess that's the big thing.
Well, and Nova has a passive.
Oh, so you did get a boost, though, on one of these. If the villain is making an undefended attack, which he's not, choose and discard an upgrade you control. Well, that worked out.
Yeah, terrible.
So it's good to know that those... Oh, so the bad news is only one of those came out. Which means... Guess what this card and this card are? Oh, gosh. That's 1.
Wait.
We get an acceleration
so we get
token. Go ahead and hit your draw card, because that will... Yep, shuffle them back up. Hold on. I'm first, right?
Go first, right?
All right, so this is going to be the first of... Oh, no. Wait. Later Centuries Sphere. When defeated, discard cards from the top of the encounter deck until a minion is discarded. Put that minion into play engaged with the player who defeated the scheme. So we actually want you to defeat this. So you can finally get a minion. All right, so it's...
I feel like I've gotten it a few times, but definitely been... Okay, so choose to either deal 1 damage here for each upgrade control, or choose and discard an upgrade.
Oh, so that's not what we thought it was at all. You know what?
No, there's like
I got rocket boots in my hand, so I'm going to discard my rocket boots. Wait, is...
No, that's
just me. You?
Choose to either... Yeah, because it says you, right?
Yep.
It doesn't say, like, each hero.
Wait, did Lady Sif eat face for you?
Yeah.
Now, she wouldn't have been shuffled back in, though.
No, because I already shuffled. I feel like I just take the 3 damage and not lose these 3.
You only have 3, so that's not terrible.
Or I discard the hammer again, but I feel like you need a flip.
I should
I don't have
flip
Hammer
so I
Throw.
can heal. Although, who knows? I've still got Quake to take some damage, to tank for me once.
I could just discard Mjolnir and then flip, not this turn, but next turn, because I don't have
It's your
whatchamacallit,
call.
uh,
It's,
hammer
yep.
strike.
It's your call what you want to do. I mean, the benefit of Mjolnir is +1 damage
Sure.
for every attack, right, too?
Come on.
And you gain
Good.
the aerial, so we can both be Little Mermaids together.
All right, what's this next card?
Boom! Steve was on it, by the way. Don't come in here trying to put out, like, messages in our Twitch chat. Like, we got a moderator. Moderator Steve is here. Oh, the villain schemes. That's not what we want to see. At all, really. That's pretty terrible.
3.
Oh, that's pretty terrible.
I hear you like thwarting though, so.
I mean, that's my thing. Oh, wait, whoa. Foiled. Wait, was it only one?
No, it was 2, wasn't it? Yeah. No, it was only 1. It was only 1.
Alright, never mind. I'm not foiling it. I don't know if I'm going to need it or not. I should probably figure that out, huh? I can get Jessica Jones and War Machine out, I think. I definitely can.
I mean, Jones will thwart for 2, right?
Well, with Pepper Potts, I mean, there's War Machine's 4 between that and Energy, right? And then Jessica Jones, I play with this and Lay Down the Law. So actually, I don't think I do need... I don't think I do need that foiled. I mean, is it worth preventing 1? I could keep Lay Down the Law, so when I unflip, if I flip... Oh, you need to flip more than me.
Yeah.
I
don't need to flip this.
All right. Well, I'm gonna foil. So 1 less threat. Oh wait! Whoa! Can I get aerial? Never mind. I'm not gonna do that because if I get aerial, oh no, that just removes from side schemes. But we do need to remove from the side scheme.
Yeah. Well, you can basically Power Justice and something and put Power Justice on top when you pay for Jessica Jones. Then you get aerial with Pepper Potts.
Well, I'm going to Power Justice Energy, I think, right?
Wait, what? Power Justice is worth 2 for Jessica Jones, right?
We'll figure it out. Go for it.
Then you just...
if I need to retcon it and remove 1 threat, then I will. So we'll put it back to 13.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, so what do we got here? I have some resources here.
I have some resources here
that aren't in my hand.
You have Asgard, which I feel is like super important. I feel like this is a build-up turn for you.
Yeah, I'm gonna play Thunder God. Do I keep Lightning Strike?
I feel like you have to keep Lightning Strike and get rid of Med Team.
And that gets me Asgard, right?
So now that increases your hand size by 1, which is super important for Thor. I mean, it's so late to get it, but...
Hey, better now
Alright,
than
so
never.
you did 3 damage to Klaw.
2, because I got rid of Mjolnir.
Are you flipping?
So I'm now just punching him in the face. No, I'm not going to flip, because you said you're doing it this turn. I didn't have Hammer Strike, so I didn't like.
I mean, if I flip, I can lay down the law next turn. I mean, I can even block for you with Quake this turn, and or Jessica Jones and or whoever else.
Yeah. So
all right. Should I get rid of like all the threat on that scheme? Well, let's figure this out. All right. So I'm playing these 2 cards to put Jessica Jones into play. So she gets +1 thwart for each side scheme. So she will thwart for 2. Quake, it's not worth doing anything but blocking with, I think. War Machine. So I will need 4 for him, which I have exactly 4 in my hand. But I'm going to wait till I flip because I might get a better way to pay for a War Machine. Do I need to become aerial
So
is
you're
the
just gonna
question.
hold on in this hand.
All right. So yeah, I'll become aerial with Jessica Jones to remove 1 from both schemes. 1 and 1. Jessica Jones herself will remove 2 more from this side scheme, and I'll remove 3.
So you do get a minion though, right?
Wait, is that what happens?
Unfortunately.
Yes, that is what happens. You're right. Well, I'm aerial. What, does it come from the discard or where?
Yeah, discard
Okay,
cards.
so they start tough. Let me get Jessica Jones' damage out here. So I could just pay for War Machine now, but I think I'm going to wait. Alright, so I'm going to unexhaust myself. I'm going to plink him for 1 to get rid of tough, and then shoot him. Well, if I'm flipping over, he doesn't even matter, does he? Oh, but he's guard.
Yeah, he's guard.
Well,
So
I don't need to plink him for 1, though. Maybe I'll just heal myself. Because I don't care if he's here next turn. Alright, so I plink him to get rid of his toughness. Plink him again for 2. And he'll just have 1 life. I'll be alright with that if I'm flipped. Am I flipping? That's the question. There's still 12 threat on the main scheme. I don't think I can. I think I got a thwart. I think I got a thwart
for 3.
And then I'm going to play War Machine. And I'm not going to get to flip this turn, but that's okay. But I'm going to end with that on top of the deck. So I can get those 2 resources with Jessica Jones next turn. War Machine comes in. Exhaust him and deal 2 damage to himself to deal 1 to each enemy. That doesn't seem worth it. We'll just attack and get rid of the guard.
I feel like it's almost never worth it.
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't seem great. I mean, 4 life is the best thing about him.
I mean, to his
he would be great against Ultron. Right? If you got a million drones out there.
It's still so expensive for 2.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot to exhaust this because I am flying. All right. Well, that is that. Gosh, 2 acceleration tokens. All right. So you were first player there. I am done. I'm untapping.
Oh wait, I get a bonus card now.
Oh
so
yeah.
Nice. Just because Asgard. I forgot about
everything.
Asgard.
I'm drawing 7. Yeah, Asgard's good. I got 2 lay down the laws, which are... but I do have Spider-Man also, so I'll be able to get Spider-Man out, so I'm definitely chumping. I'll chump for both of us, maybe. Do we need Jessica Jones?
Okay.
We really don't, right? I mean,
No.
Her 2 damage is fine, but I feel like...
I mean, and you're about to draw... You're about to cycle your deck again, so you might as well.
Yep. Okay, so we get to add 4 here. Oh, God. This is not great. Because I don't have anything to do about it. If something bad does happen. What does Spider-Man do? Remove from a side scheme.
Would have been great like a turn ago, basically.
Yes. So none of this is great.
All right.
Except for...
All right,
even
so
Repulsor Blast
boost attack
is not great.
You defending?
Yeah, going to defend with Quake.
2.
All right, so he attacks for 1, 2, 3.
Oh, this is the card I'm talking about. Electromagnetic
4, 5.
Backlash.
All right, so Quake gets really punched in the face for 5 damage, but she doesn't care.
Oh, it's not your hand. It's this one that I'm talking about. Electromagnetic Backlash. That sucks for both of us.
Thankfully, it doesn't suck now. So I am blocking for you with Jessica Jones.
Thank you.
So 1. Oh.
I will actually Thunder God this, so he'll take 2.
Wait, what?
When he initiates attack against me, I can spend a energy resource to have Nova do 2 damage to him.
So I become the U for these cards now, right?
Oh. Yes, but initiate is before you declare a defender. So that's like if Spider-Man always draws a card, even if someone else defends.
I understand, but look at this. Weapons Runner comes in front of me, which would have been nice if you had gotten, and this card gives me a threat card in front of me. So none of that was good.
But this was your attack, wasn't it? We already
Oh,
cleared
you
my
were
2
supposed to go
cards.
first. You were supposed to go first. So the chump block was on
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
And then this would have been against me
Yeah.
anyway. So, yes, you're right. I forgot
Yeah,
you were first
yeah.
player. So, that's fine.
These time displaced soldiers have something out for you, man.
They, they're not my friends. I will tell you that right now.
All right.
Don't make me happy.
Uh,
Oh.
Defense Network. I remember those guys.
Why? For the love of God. Can we not?
Do you want that crisis token?
I don't want anything. Why? All right, so let's see what happens here. Oh, great. Hero, the villain attacks you.
You do have War Machine.
Do
I don't know if you want to jump
War
him.
Machine? I feel like I have to. Well, War Machine can get rid of Weapons Runner, but I guess so can one shot from my Power Gauntlets. All right.
Yeah.
Chump it is. All right. So 1.
Hey, you're about to
Oh,
shuffle,
God.
right?
Oh, God. So he does take exactly 3,
Well, he's can't-
which is great. Let me tell you exactly what I wanted to happen. I wanted him to take exactly 3, which means I would have been fine taking that damage. Yeah, and so we boost with this stupid thing, which deal yourself a face down encounter card. Because why not? Why not do that again? Oh gosh. Choose to either deal 1 damage for each upgrade you control or discard an upgrade. Well, that...
Well, on the plus side, you didn't undefend, so good thing you defended with War Machine, right? Oh no, this is the other
upgrade.
one.
Let
This
me
is Electro
see. Those are supports. Oh, upgrade. I could get rid of my +1 thwarting. I feel like that's stupid. I could get rid of my helmet. I feel like that's the best one to get rid of, right? I mean, it's 1 free thwart a turn, though, and we need thwart right now. Oh, and I need 1 thwart exactly for this. So I could get rid of my rocket boots, but that seems stupid. I could get rid of a power gauntlets.
Do you have Rocket Boots in your discard or in your
I think
deck?
it's in my discard.
Remember that time when you said you didn't need to play Rocket Boots?
Listen here, pal. I'm getting rid of power gauntlets.
Are you flipping soon? Are you flipping soon?
I have to. I mean, I have to. Like, I don't have to, but
Yeah.
I mean, I have to. All right. So, anyway, gone. The villain schemes. Oh, this could be the game right here. 2 + 2 is 4. 1 short of losing us a game. Oh, no. That is a game. 17. We only go to 16. Yep. Did I have... Nope. Nothing in my hand that could do about it.
Nope. No four.
Son of a gun.
That's a lot of work.
Yeah, that was tough. All right, so...
Masters of Time. Did you just get kind of drowned by counter cards, right?
Yeah, I mean, so what did they do that was so bad? What did those Master of Time cards do?
The time, it's honestly these minions here. These guys.
Yeah, they were brutal. Incite 1 is what got us to stage 2 here.
So yeah, if you draw them out, like you get Incite 1, and then
and
they surge,
you've got this guy in front
and
of you.
if you get a boost, they still surge, right? It's like surge either way.
Yeah, I got 2 of those suckers in my last round. Ridiculous.
Yeah.
Ridiculous. All right. Well, thanks for joining us. I don't think we're going to be able to fight Ultron tonight. Not after that ridiculousness. Now, do you think with last week's pairing of decks, we could have gotten through this?
Maybe.
So do you want to do that next week? Do you guys... All right. I'm gonna put it up there. Please respond to us whether you want to see us try this pairing again, Klaw with Masters of Time, or if you want us to just keep going through the story and move on to Ultron next. And we'll go from there. I feel like our decks were fine. I feel like we're doing what we needed to do. It just... I mean, I hate to say it. I still think Thor is garbage. You know? I mean, in all honesty, there's nothing Thor does that I haven't seen any other hero do better. You know, his 3 attack a turn is basically it. Yeah, he's got that 8 damage card, but I mean, it costs a ridiculous amount. And there are other 8 damage cards which are way cheaper. And it's not even... So what is that card that does 8 damage?
This one? Hammer
Yeah,
spell.
so it's 4, and then you got to return the hammer to your hand. So it costs 3 itself, right? Plus this card. So you have to play 4 cards just to play it, right? Because including itself. So most of the time it's
Yeah, that's on par with like a swing webkin
okay,
though.
but then you have to get this back to your hand, and you have to pay another one. So now it costs another resource to play it. So that's a 5th resource to play it and get back to the state you were in beforehand. That is super expensive. I mean, would you pay 5 to do 8 damage?
Yep. But I mean that's the benefit. Like that's the price. You're basically paying for like that extra card's paying for overkill, right?
Right, but I mean, I don't know that it's worth it. And then Lightning Strike, I mean, so the problem I have with Lightning Strike, it costs you. Oops, sorry, I drew that to my hand. So let's say you played it this turn. Let's say, you know, you had even 5 minions in front of you. Who cares? So let's see how much you could pay it for. So it costs 1 itself. So you pay any non-lightning. So here you go. You got a non-lightning. And you have a pretty good hand for it, right? Because you have 4 in your hand to pay for it. To power it. So...
Well, and you have Thunder Gods.
So you have 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7. I mean, that's about as good as it's ever going to get. 7 damage. To everything in front of you, granted, but...
I mean, the big thing that's great about Lightning Strike, though, is it ignores stuff. Especially with the Armor Guards. Like, in solo, like, I've killed, like, 4 or 5 minions with that. Like, you draw minions with Founder 9 Realm, you draw into... Or you either have a Lightning Strike or draw into it. And you really only need to do like 3 damage there on the Armor Guard, and you now have killed 2-3 Armor Guard, right? Like
we were told
nice.
to flip the table, and you know what? That's a table flip I don't mind doing. So yeah.
Yeah, you kill like I think the big advantage of Lightning Strike, even if you're killing 1 minion, is you're getting past tough.
Sure.
And so if you're able to get past tough, that's like huge because it's like 1 extra kind of attack you don't have to do, which Thor doesn't really have unless you're running aggression with like Get Over Here or something.
And Get Over Here might be the best way to play Thor.
Yeah, aggression
with Get Over Here, because then you get to pull people in front of you to do. You draw cards for that, right?
You draw 2 if you get.
Yeah, so that might be a way to make Thor better. I don't know. I'm not impressed with Thor. He doesn't. I mean, having 4, what is it? 3 normally on his
3 what?
Alter Ego side, or no? He gets 4 normally, and then gets +1 with Asgard, right?
Yeah. So he gets a 5-card hand with Asgard, and then if you get a minion, you get 7.
I mean, don't get me wrong. He's really good against like Ultron. But most of the time, I don't know. I don't see it. I don't see you, Thor. I don't feel you, Thor. I'm sorry. Call for co-op next time. No, that's all right. That's all right. We had it. We didn't have it, obviously. But we'll see.
Yeah, I think one of the mistakes I made on the opening turn maybe was getting rid of Asgard, or not Asgard. What was the Thor card? The one that lets you pull any card you want.
What do you mean? Oh, that does 3.
Like I could have fetched Asgard.
Oh, yeah.
Like, but like what I did instead, which was still pretty good, was I put up defensive the preparation to like prevents 3 and energy barrier because I had the 2 power of protections, and instead of mulligan, like I mulligan my 4 Asgard or whatever that card is, and I could have searched for like either Thunder God or Asgard, which would have been a huge tempo swing I think in the early game.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. I mean, I don't.
And maybe that was the right call.
It's hard to call. It's hard to say. I felt like we got a really good start this game too. I got 3 upgrades out on turn one, which let me stay in my. I mean, I never got to get out of my Iron Man side. That was a problem because we needed that thwart. I mean, I was thwarting for 6 a turn. I mean, maybe. I think. I mean, obviously, looking back, we should have taken the extra 1 card to scheme for another or get rid of another 3 or 4 threat on the main scheme, right? I could have been doing that instead of getting rid of all these stupid side schemes. So that's another thing to think about. Maybe I was just doing too much threat removal on the side schemes instead of focusing on the main scheme to make sure we didn't lose that way. Because honestly, if we didn't lose that way, we were fine for a while, even drawing an extra card. You know what I mean?
Yep. I mean, and to be fair, like I was thwarting a good amount in the beginning of
Yes,
the game. Like you say like Thor is trash, but like I was thwarting a good amount like while you were setting up
that's true.
Iron Man.
That's true.
Uh, so like a person who basically has like negative thwarting ability, like because it is a solo, like I think potentially if I retooled the deck like in a 2-player thing, like I probably would take it all to the rescues. Like I don't think you need those in
Sure.
2-player.
Did
But
you
you
see
definitely
anything
need them
in
in
my
solo.
deck that you wouldn't have wanted? I mean, I stopped flipping at the end there, not because I wanted to.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I would have Lay Down the Law or as many
Yeah,
copies of it. Just because once you're in Iron Man form, like, are you
right.
really
It's
flipping?
it's for early game.
Like,
It's
maybe
for
every once
early
in a while.
game. Well, and to be honest, I usually do. And
Yeah,
I play mostly solo, where I do flip a lot because
yeah, because you
well, I'll
kind of have to,
thwart
right?
once, and then I'll flip, and I'll heal myself, and then I'll heal myself again, flip back over, and thwart again. And having that 4 extra thwart when you flip back over is pretty good. Now, so it is more of a solo design, and so I do need to learn more. Some things I need to potentially tweak for co-op. But I did like having them early too, so it's
Yeah,
hard. I mean, worst case scenario, they're just energy, and I think they're lightning bolts if I'm not mistaken, and that's probably the other reason I chose them over some of the other choices.
yeah. Um, yeah. I mean, I guess the other thing, Spider-Man's really
Yeah,
expensive.
I mean, he is the one that I added literally last second. So if you saw the deck construction episode earlier today, I did not have Spider-Man in there, and I said exactly that. Um, yeah, yeah. To remove 3 threat from a side scheme doesn't seem worthwhile. So I'll probably take him out and change that around. But I don't know what else I would change around with the deck. So we'll see.
Would you run I guess for Justice? Do you run
Which one's
those?
for Justice?
It's the one that if you, it's like I think it's energy
You know
resource,
what I'm going to
but
do? I'm going
then
to take us to
it's
the
two
webpage real
costs.
quick. So give me a second, and then we can kind of look at my deck together. Um, let's see.
Uh, yeah. Is this like the bonus
Right?
deck building?
Deck building part.
The
Deck
bonus
building part
deck
2.
building post loss?
Why not? You know?
Yeah. You should just fork the deck for like.
Do what to the deck? Oh no, that's okay. I mean, look, you know me. I when I'm playing solo, I'm just typically playing right out of the box anyway. So I mean, yeah, Terence, it's just for you and just for the stream, really. I mean, normally when I play, I just play right out of the box. So yeah, I think for sure I would take Spider-Man out. So that gives me another spot to play with. Let's see what Coulson. What does Coulson do? 2 thwart right on Coulson's not bad. 3 cost, 3 health. Sure, but I don't have prep. I don't have many preparation cards. That's my problem. Which one? Where are we looking? Oh, yep. What's that? When any amount of threat would be added to discard it to prevent 3 of that threat. That's 2 cost for 3 thwart. Yeah, I mean, I say I don't feel like thwarting was our problem, even though we lost to thwarting. I just feel like we got a bad draw at the end. I mean, I had a bunch of surges at the end. And I think my other mistake, again, was getting rid of side schemes instead of focusing more on the main scheme. Because I removed, on that last turn, 6 threat from a side scheme. I didn't need to do that. That could have been 6 threat off the main scheme, and we would have had to draw 1 extra card. So, I don't know. I think that was potentially part of the problem. For justice, remove 3 threat from a scheme. 4 instead if you're using that. I mean, so for the same cost as counterintelligence, I could do 4 justice, which seems better to me, right? Sure, but if I'd removed that 3 threat earlier in the game, then it wouldn't have mattered anyway, right? So, I mean, the only time it's better to do it as a preparation is if there's literally 0 threat on the scheme. Otherwise, if I've got at least 3, it does the exact same thing. And in fact, the negative of counterintelligence is if I don't draw the correct thing I need, or like if it only adds 2, then I'm wasting 1 of the points of it. And the benefit of 4 justice is it can remove up to 4 if I've got the right energy in my hand. Oh. Hold on a second, Terence. Hold on a second. Hold on. We lost your... They lost you because you are not on this browser. There you go. Terence is back, everybody. Yes, let me do this. All right, now Terence is back, everybody. Hey, welcome back, Terence.
Hello. I was just saying that in 2-player versus solo, I think it's very common to get 3. Plus Klaw is scheming at like 2, and then he goes up to 3, right? Or no, maybe he stays on 2 when you get to stage 3. I just don't think it's that crazy. I think it makes sense if you're going to put Agent Coulson in.
Sure. Well, that would be the real benefit. So let's see though. Let's see if I can get a basic hero that I like better than Superman. Gosh, Spider-Man. Another man. I love Lockjaw, but that fist is what took him out of my deck. I think Lockjaw is very good because I'll usually use him for an energy, and if I have extra resources on any turn, I'll just pull him out of my discard. And he costs 1 less, right? Because you don't have to have him in your deck or in your hand as well. So I do like Lockjaw. Certainly, he's, in my mind, 2 cheaper than Spider-Man. And he gives you the flexibility of 2 attack and 2 thwart. Don't love Nick Fury. I already have War Machine, so I couldn't add him. So Heimdall would be my only other choice. After he enters play...
You don't love Nick Fury?
I don't. Well,
I still think he's pretty good.
All right, to be fair, he allows you to not only remove the threat, do the damage, everything else, but he will chump block for you on the turn he comes in. So he's not that terrible. I mean, he's actually pretty good.
I used to auto-include him. Yeah, like, he's 4 costs, and if you do the card draw, you're drawing 3 of those cards back. I mean, that's like 5 if you count him, right? But you're getting a use out of him and a chump blocker.
All right, you talked me into it. Nick Fury's back in the deck.
The other benefit too is that it gives you the mental. I don't know what your ratio is, but mental is always good for the boots.
I did need more mental. My ratio is okay. Let's see. Where do I see that? Oh, if I go up to the top charts here, right? Yeah. So, I mean, Fist is still pretty high physical, but it's only because I have so much in my starting deck. And the other physical I have, I put Beat Cop in. I don't know that I love Beat Cop. I might take Beat Cop out. It's an interesting card. Exhaust to remove a threat,
It's a very good Justice card generally.
but it costs 3.
It's just very
Yeah,
expensive.
yeah. I mean, I had a couple of them in because you can have more than one, which would be amazing. Think about that. Remove 3 threat. If you've got 3 Beat Cops out, that's pretty ridiculous. And then they'll all be able to attack from one later.
Yeah, no, B Cop's actually really good. It's considered a very good Justice card, I think,
Yeah.
in the meta. You pay 3 and then you get to remove a threat every single turn until you decide to
So
pop 'em.
Mockingbird is
Like,
one
that
of
pays for itself pretty
my
quickly.
physical that I have in. Beat Cop's one of my physical, and Strength.
Daredevil.
But oh yeah, Daredevil. Yeah, so I don't think I can remove any of those. I don't think I would want to remove any of those. How about that? I mean, maybe Daredevil.
I guess like what's interesting is you're running like 3 followed. That's pretty high. Do you want that? Like, how important is that 4 damage to your deck?
Yeah, it's not, but I did it for the lightning bolts also.
Right. I guess like you could run less followed and put 4 justice in, right?
You want me to take them all out and put all 4 justice?
No. I'm just saying, like, you could drop it down to 2 followed and 2 foiled, for instance, and put 2 4 justices in.
So here's the thing. I mean,
If you wanted more,
multiplayer, I kind of agree with you, but I feel like that was a super duper threat specific thing we were facing that game. I feel like against most decks, I'd rather have the damage because I don't do a lot of damage otherwise.
You have Repulsor, like, Iron Man's one of the highest damaging heroes in the game with Repulsor Blast and Supersonic Punch, right? Like, if you tool your deck properly, which I think you have decent ratio, right? Your Repulsor Blast is hitting for, you did what, like 7 damage?
All right, so what card did you want? Power of Justice,
flop?
Which are why? Oh no. 4 Justice.
No. I was saying the 4 Justice since you like that more than the other one. But it's lightning, and then you also want mental, anyways, right? So
yes, but I mean, I'm taking out lightning
probably
to
be able
add
to
lightning,
kind of.
so it doesn't really matter. I mean,
Yeah.
So I get rid of what 1 or 2 followed, add 1 or 2 for Justice.
I mean, yeah, like so. If you like your followed, I would drop it down to 2 and drop the 2, and then add 2 more 4 justices in, maybe.
And then get rid of 1, lay down the law. Is that what you're thinking?
Either lay down the law or followed or something, depending on like how what your preference is for that stuff.
So what's followed again? Which one's that?
That's the one where if you have a side scheme and you blow it up, you get to do 4 damage.
Well, I already got rid of one of them. Oh, foiled. Wait, what's foiled?
You drop foiled down to 2. Foiled's the one where you pay 0 and it prevents the amount of threat from activation.
Yeah, I mean, that seems so cheap
card.
to get rid of 1 to 3. The problem is...
Yeah, so I just say drop lay down the law down to 2 and drop
what's
follow
lay down
down
the
to
law
2.
after you change form? Yeah.
It's the 3 cost. Or it's the
and then followed. All right, we'll try it. So we're going to do Ultron next week, or do we want to go back and get revenge on Klaw? Maybe not with such a hard side scheme next time. Or we go back to our other decks and try to beat Klaw with that.
Yeah, I mean, I has so much. He's kind of all over the place. Like, he's able to do a lot of minions, do a lot of sides. Like, he has a good amount of side schemes, and so like you're actually pressured to thwart a lot in that. Plus, like, deal with all of his minions.
All right. Well, it was fun either way, right? No boom 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 tonight.
Yep.
No like super exuberant goose because, well, you know, there wasn't much to be super exuberant around. We didn't even get past this first form. So you guys tell us in the through the chat, through the Discord, tell us in the YouTube show notes what you want to see next week. Do you want to see us go at Klaw again, or do you want to see us move on to Ultron? And what heroes do you want to see as well? Because I'm taking suggestions. I'm taking requests. That's what it is.
Yep. I'm happy to deck build for any hero.
Cool.
As well. he wants to change
Well,
it up.
thanks for joining us again for another episode of One Stop Co-op Shop on our Friday Marvel Champions Friday. Thanks for joining us, and we will see you guys next Friday at 10 o'clock. I don't know if Terence will be here, but I certainly will.
I'm planning on it unless something comes up. So thanks for having me again, Peter.
Oh, of course. Hey, Terence.
What's up?
I don't feel like a Marvel champion tonight.
That's what next week's for.
Revenge will be mine.
Revenge of the Peter? Revenge of the Sith?
I mean, everybody wants Revenge of the Peter. I think that's what the theme of tonight is.